I've got my pal Pat. Yeah, this is one of my good friends. We've done a lot of jail together. We've been involved in some madness, drugs, running around doing crime, and he's kindly said that I can ask him some questions about, violence and drugs. What does the drug scene, how does that bring violence? What have you seen in your lifestyle, Pat?
If it's not competition, then it's going to be greed. I mean, they get into the drug scene or even the alcohol scene around Medway, and they don't treat each other. They forget to treat each other as equals. I mean, I don't know whether the human sort of, well, I wouldn't even say nature, because we seem to attack each other by nature, rather than try and help each other to survive. They don't just exist. But then there's possibly a personal opinion. Everybody's got their own personal opinion, so.
Yeah, it's good.
But still.
How many jails have you been to, Pat?
Too many, man. It's got to be double figures.
Double figures. Yeah, definitely got to be double figures, because I'm double figures, mate, and I've seen you everywhere I used to go, mate. Oh, it's Pat, it's Pat. Every jail I used to turn up in, I used to see you. But, all right, cool. So what was it, what kept you in and out of prison? It was the same as me, wasn't it? Addicted to drugs, wasn't it?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah? Or not? Is that not a true statement, or...?
Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes it'd be violence, or it'd be violence against the police themselves.
Violence against the police? Yeah, you was always a little bit of a fighter, wasn't you? A little tear up with somebody.
It was always an honour thing. It wasn't a matter of, or because I was being wrong and sort of whatever. I didn't give a shit about what people do to other people, but you don't do your own.
Yeah.
That was me a couple of years ago. Behind you, there's a picture of me there, just behind you there. I don't know if you can see that one there. It's coming up 3 years now.
Picture of Pat when he was young. God, he looked unrecognisable. That's how I remember you, yeah?
Oh, man. I had a scolding.
You had a what?
I had a scolding, man.
Massive dent in your head. Big stitches.
Yeah.
So what happened there, mate?
That was a hammer attack.
A hammer attack?
Yeah.
Go on then, what happened?
There's 4 lads stamping on a 70-year-old man walking his dog outside the Tappington. As they were kicking out, Tappington nightclub. I used to live opposite there a few years ago, and it was 4:45, 4:30 in the morning, and they're just kicking the club out. And 4 of these lads have started attacking some 70-year-old man walking his dog at that particular time. And it was his screaming that woke me up. Lads, can you keep it down? Shut up, you see you until you come in this smash your house and you effing kids up. I mean, don't you fucking move. I throw my boxers on, we're running out there in boxer shorts up the drive, down the stairs at the side, out the front of the nightclub in a pair of boxer shorts. And what's the first one? He's gone over backwards, and there was a metal railing now. We're still there, metal railing thing. Smashed the back of his head, fractured the back of his skull. The other one over the left hook, and he's run off. And one of the other 2 had an hammer, and I got done with a club hammer and a claw hammer.
Claw hammer and a normal hammer?
Yeah, club hammer and a claw hammer.
Did it knock you
Just
straight?
those fucking nightclubbing with hammers, man.
So, man, that's what I mean. It's naughty, mate. Naughty, and that is in Chatham. Did you have to go straight to hospital?
Yeah.
Was you unconscious?
Yeah, it was my wife that saved my life, really.
Really?
She come round, it was there hours later that she's eventually come round and thought, why hasn't he been round for breakfast? And it was about 11 o'clock the next day. Well, of course, when she's come round and I'm laying, somehow I managed to leave them after him, smashed me in the head with a hammer. And the other one, as I've turned round, that's the one that done with the, it was a club hammer, I think it was in the top, and the claw hammer was at the side. And anyway, I've walked up the steps, walked back down on bare feet in a pair of boxer shorts and walked into my flat. And my wife has let herself in the next morning and found me there, and I got flown. They picked me up at the bandstand just off the road.
I did that one.
That's where a helicopter landed there.
Come down.
And flew me up to the King's, yeah.
Cool. So, tell us what violence have you had struck you? You know, in this life and being around people who's on drugs. You know, living in Chatham. What violence has struck you? So, what's happened to you over the years?
It's either because of the drug addiction itself, either being robbed or read over by somebody and you end up reacting in a violent way, or you end up to go looking for them, the drug habit, which is controlling their entire life. You know, be it their relationships with their family or their friends, even so they're living in fake relationships, even, you know, not just with a partner, you know what I mean, but the relationships with their friends and their families. You know, it all tends to be a sort of, it's a mixed sort of situation, really. I mean, yeah, drugs seems to be I don't know, the mature thing that'd be as you get older is you get smarter to it or whatever, but there's still some people going around in their 60s and 70s, they're still as bad as they were when they was in their 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be a cycle, I suppose, that they're stuck in. You know what I mean? They can't snap themselves out of it, even though they're sort of admiring, they need such help and they drive help in other people, but they're still stuck in that point. You know, and that tends to.
Have you ever seen anybody get hospitalised over drugs?
I've only been hospitalised a couple of times myself.
And what happened to you?
I was on the road in Chatham. It's one of those famous ones. I was shot with a 14 shotgun.
What? Somebody shot you with a shotgun?
Yeah.
What? Well, whereabouts did they shoot you?
In the tricep. Coming out on the inner side there, I woke up in Canterbury Hospital.
So he shot you through the arm, what, over drugs? And you woke up in the hospital?
I woke up in the hospital, yeah. I was in, I think I was doing a college course at the time. This guy's just got out of jail after doing 4 years, laying out the back of a Mercedes 190E. It shot me in the back of the head, yeah. I woke up in the hospital.
Woke up in hospital. So, lots of violent acts. What other violent acts have you had towards you, especially in the drug scene? You know, like people robbing people for drugs or
Debt collecting.
Debt collecting, yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
People that, they trusted, they gave them things. That was the lifestyle I used to live back then.
Yeah. You've always lived on the edge, haven't you? And you've always been dabbling in and out, trying to earn a pound note. Huh?
I've always had rules. I've always had honour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's good.
And it amazes me, even at my age now, and I haven't screwed up. Out of all 7 of us, I'm one of my dad's only kids that haven't screwed up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been a thief, I've been a drug dealer, I've been debt collecting, been dealing with people that have been problems, or problems to their kids, and I've had to deal with them. I ain't ashamed of none of the things I've ever done. Yeah, I've done jail. I've done plenty of jail. I've done double figures in jail, man.
Done years, haven't you?
That's what I mean. I ain't ashamed of nothing. I mean, yeah, I've done what I've done at earn or whatever, but at least I never thieved off my own. You know what I mean? There's certain things that I don't need women. You know what I mean? I've never been a bully. But I've always had honour, mate. And that's saying I can always fucking... I don't care that I ain't got kids. Fair enough, God, I ain't got kids. You know what I mean? It's not my choice.
No, I know you ain't never been a bully. And that just goes to show the part of what you're saying, the part of the honour that you're talking about is that you didn't have to go out there and get a hammer in your head that night. It was a complete stranger. But you see them picking on...
He was screaming that woke me up. When them boys were stamping on him, it was him...
You see was he an old man then?
Yeah, he was 71, the bunch that they were stamping on.
71?
You know? What the fuck are you doing, boys? You don't do that.
That's wrong, mate.
And that's what woke me up. He's screaming. And, of course, rather I asked him to keep it down because I can't see him laying on the floor screaming with this little chihuahua dog he had. That's what he was out walking. You know, little dogs with a little tail that goes up his back?
Little
he had one of them push button dog lead things that stretch. So the dog's in the middle of the fucking road and he's directly under my window. So he's like 15 feet in, laying there still holding on to his little doggy, you know what I mean? Well, they're stamping on him and I thought, you fucking arsehole.
What violence?
While I was on, I just want to do this in case I forget in the future. While I was in that coma up there, up in that King's College, because obviously, as I said, they picked me up, the helicopter picked me up, but there was a doctor, fortunately, he was the guy that saved my life 6 times on the fucking helicopter, on the way down, on the way up to King's College Hospital. But while I'm in that coma up there, after they've done the operation or whatever, done the surgery they do, he's been coming up every day, getting the train up there every day, bless him, his old fella, leaving thank you cards and little flowers and all that, because I had a private room up there. But when I came out of the coma, just as my wife and the priest went to switch off the machine, well, they were almost at the end of the prayer. At the end of the prayer, the male nurses were supposed to switch off the machines. Yeah, and that was supposed to be me. Before they got to the end of the fucking prayer, I woke up. She screamed. 2 of the male nurses that were at the end of the machines to switch them off, went running out of the room, screaming, freaked them out. Oh man, fuck, I can't remember. True story, I swear to God, man, end of the Bible, I swear to God.
Love it.
He died before I come out of the coma, before I woke up at the end of the end of that prayer. He died naturally, the old boy.
Oh, did he?
Whatever time he did have left on earth, you know what I mean? It must have been for a reason anyway. I know he was an old guy, I know he was 71 or whatever, but still, you know what I mean? At least I managed me getting involved, gave him that extra bit of life that he still had. You know what I mean? However many months it was, I
like it, I like it.